starting a title run with some home cooking. Welcome into sports, everyone. The Yuma Catholic Shamrocks baseball and softball teams began their quest for state championships on Tuesday, hoping that the Elena Orendane Athletic Complex gives them just what they need to kick off their chase. We start on the softball side. Shamrocks coming into the state playoffs as the 3 seed in the 3A division bracket as they welcome in the 14th seeded ALA West Foothills Guardians. Starting in the top of the second, YC down 3-1. Guardians with a runner on first, one away. This one popped over to Michaela Gonzalez at second. Snap throw over to first. Double play. Nice work from the freshman there to end the inning. Bottom half now, 2 away and runners on the corners for Autumn Moffitt, and she sends this one out to right field. That's down for a base hit. 1 run will score, but after that, Harley Hickson gets tagged over at third base. Inning over, but it's now just a 1-run deficit for the Rocks. Bottom of the third, 4-3 Guardians. Now Cody Lay leading off for YC. She launches this out to left field. This gets past the outfielder, and this one rolls all the way to the wall. Eventually, Lay touches them all for an inside-the-park home run. Lay turning on the Jets for that one. Once again, it is a 1-run ball game. Later in the inning, runners on second and third for Ali Cordova. Chance for the Rocks to take the lead, and Cordova lines this one into the gap. 2 runs will come in to score. Cordova makes her way all the way to third base for the go-ahead RBI triple. Make it 5-4 Yuma Catholic now as they take the lead. Now this game would end up being all Yuma Catholic. Rocks up 13-5 at this point in the 5th inning. Once again, runners on second and third for Cordova, and Cordova sending this just past the infield. 2 runs will score, and that is it. Cordova with the knockout punch. Rocks win it 15-5 in 5 innings. Cordova, the player of the game. Here's what she had to say about some of her big at-bats.
To just hit it right field and bring in the runners. Just to get ahead, obviously. We were down, I think, 3-1, so the 2 to get ahead to 5.
It was challenging early. I mean, they had a good game plan for us and jumped up a lead on us, and we had to battle back a little bit, and we looked like a young, inexperienced team, which we are, and we had to get that experience, or it's good to get that experience, I should say. Now, hopefully, we can come out a little stronger going forward.
So next up for Yuma Catholic is the 6th seed River Valley. That game will take place in Phoenix on Friday at 7 p.m. Moving over to the baseball diamond, Judd Thrower and his 5th-ranked Shamrocks ready to rock with the Tank Verde Hawks in town. Nomar Topete on the hill for Yuma Catholic, so here we go. Top of the third, no score. Milo Gallego puts a drive into this pitch, and it would get past the diving Anthony Carrillo in left, allowing the Hawks pace and Lee to come in and score. They're fired up, taking a 1-0 lead. But later in the inning, a drive off the bat of Tyler Walker looks good, but there's Carrillo to come on and reel it in to end the inning without any more damage. Now the bats would come out for the Rocks in the bottom half. 2 runners on, and Daniel Ruiz poking this through for a base hit as Jose Alcade scores, and YC gets on the board to tie it up. Next batter, Nomar Topete on the dish, helping his own cause. Base hit through the right side to help himself on the mound as he brings in his other half, Eric Topete, to give YC its first lead, and they weren't done there. Later in the inning, Camarillo slicing this pitch into left center field. Hunter Gwynn scores easily, and then chugging around third is Mickey Fox, sliding safely to open it up. Rocks drop 8 runs in that 3rd inning, so that allowed Topete to settle in and deal the rest of the way. Gets the strikeout swinging here to end the top half of the 6th. Topete would get pulled with 1 out in the 7th inning, getting a standing ovation on his way to the dugout after striking out 9 batters. Hiram Silva would come in to close the door, and he would do just that. A foul out ends it, and the Rocks are moving on. They win it 10-1 behind that explosive 3rd inning, and Topete on the hill.
Feels great. We've been working hard all season, and finally paying off. I love these guys, and it's amazing.
You know, this is the first step. It's kind of like taking that deep breath after that first win, getting through that first round of we make a lot of those references to that, you know, the NCAA tournament, getting through that by that first round, that okay, now we're settled in, now we understand the atmosphere, the messages, start back at 0 tomorrow, you know, nothing's been won, get back to 0, get into nice practices, get ready for Saturday.
Up next for YC, a trip to Push Ridge in Tucson for the quarterfinals on Saturday, a team they lost to by just 1 run a couple weeks ago. Moving over to Gila Ridge, where boys soccer star Paul Johns signed his letter of intent earlier yesterday. Johns will play for Park University, an NAIA school up the road in Gilbert, Arizona. Johns, a standout striker during his time as a Hawk, speaking about what he's looking forward to with the move.
I'm just excited to continue playing soccer at the next level. It's a new level of competition. I'm just excited for it.
Good with information, good with feedback. He's able to apply that feedback right away. So we go over something in practice and you can see it right away in the scrimmage or in the game.
John says he plans on studying exercise science, where he hopes to one day become a physical therapist right here in Yuma. Paul, from all of us here at 13 on Your Side, we're wishing you nothing but the best going forward.